The city bus stop was cold that night, the kind of bone-deep cold that gnawed through every layer of clothing. On the cracked bench sat Emily, a young woman in her 20s, hugging a thin jacket tight around her shoulders. She was homeless, carrying all she owned in a worn backpack. Her once bright eyes were dull from hunger and sleepless nights, but she kept whispering to herself, "Tomorrow will be better, it has to be." Emily had been on her own for months. Life had not been kind. After her mother's death, she was bounced from foster homes to shelters, and then, one day, nowhere at all. Now, the world only seemed to notice her when she was in the way. As the night wore on, a small figure appeared at the other end of the bus stop, a little girl, no more than 6. She had curly hair, a pink coat, and clutched a ragged teddy bear in her arms. She wasn't with anyone, she just sat there quietly, kicking her shoes against the concrete. Emily frowned. "Sweetheart, are you lost? Where's your mom or dad?" The girl looked up, her eyes wide and innocent, but heavy with something far older than her years. "I don't have a mommy," she whispered. "Daddy says mommy went to heaven. He's working tonight. He told me to wait for him here, but it's so cold." Emily's heart clenched. She inched closer, wrapping her jacket around the child. "You shouldn't be out here alone. It's not safe." The girl studied her face, as if searching for something. Then, with a small, trembling voice, she said words that struck Emily like lightning. "You need a home, and I need a mommy. Maybe we can help each other." Emily's breath caught. No one had ever spoken to her like that before, with trust, with hope. Tears burned in her eyes as she pulled the girl into her arms. Moments later, headlights cut through the night. A sleek car pulled up, and out stepped a man in a tailored suit, panic on his face. "Lily," he cried, rushing to the girl. He scooped her up, relief flooding his features. Then he noticed Emily, disheveled, weary, holding his daughter protectively. "Who are you?" he demanded at first, but then his daughter spoke up quickly. "Daddy, this is Emily. She kept me safe. She's nice. She's my new mommy." The man froze, his expression softening as he looked at Emily more closely. There was no malice in her, only exhaustion and kindness. He saw the truth in his daughter's eyes. Emily had stepped in when no one else would. He lowered his voice. You're homeless." Emily nodded, ashamed. "I didn't mean to intrude. She was alone, and I couldn't leave her." There was a long silence. Then the man exhaled deeply, gratitude overtaking his suspicion. "Thank you. You don't know what you've done for me tonight." He hesitated, then added, "Come with us. Please. You need a warm place, and maybe we can figure this out together." For the first time in years, Emily felt something shift in her chest, hope. That night, she entered a home not as a burden, but as someone needed. Lily held her hand tightly, whispering before bed, "Don't worry. I prayed for a mommy, and God sent me you." Emily broke down, realizing that sometimes love comes not from where you expect, but from the innocent heart of a child who simply believes. In the weeks that followed, Emily's life transformed. She was given not just shelter, but purpose. The father, a man who had built walls around his grief, found himself slowly tearing them down as he watched Emily bring joy back into his daughter's world. And little by little, he realized she had brought light back into his own. What started at a cold bus stop became the beginning of a family. Closing narration for YouTube. And so, one homeless young woman found not just a roof over her head, but a family who needed her as much as she needed them. Sometimes, the smallest voices carry the greatest miracles. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring kindness stories.